1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, hello again everybody. Welcome back to Valheim. It is day 32. And, as you can see on the map here, I've actually done a little bit of exploring. There's obviously a lot of big blank spots. But I've got most of the sort of main island, continent, whatever you would call this that I'm standing on. Really, it's just a collection of peninsulas that I really don't like the shape of. Technically, this is a landlocked lake here that opens up into the wider ocean. There's a strait that goes right through here, through a mountain as well. This section here is just a really narrow valley. And then you have this big, long arm of Atlas just holding up what I presume is a much larger territory up here that actually goes into plains. And then there's also a swamp here. But before I get too off track with telling you how much I don't like this seed, today's episode, I'm going to go out and fight the Elder. Because I found out where that was, and I basically said I would do that. And also, as a side note, I'm also going to go to this area here, which was an abandoned village that was filled with Draugr. And I basically just, as soon as I realized it was full of hostiles, I ran through and away from it because I didn't want to deal with that. And so we're gonna make a pit stop there, and then we're gonna cut across the forest up to the Elder thing, and actually summon that. But before I do that, I need to make a few things. I wanted to do this with my full set of armor that I pilfered from another server. However, that server that I got the armor from went down recently at the time of filming this, and I have not been able to access it again, and that's where my heavy-duty armor is. But I do have a contingency plan. As far as I am aware, the Elder is basically an ent that is made of wood, and if my basic understanding of science tells me wood burns, so I'm just gonna make a shit ton of fire arrows and use that, and pray that that strategy is good enough. It's probably not, but we'll find out. Alright, and as of right now, I have 240 fire arrows, an iron sword that I haven't been able to upgrade because I don't have the tier 4 metal smithing forge set up yet. And I have a huntsman bow and a bronze axe. Also a simple banded shield. With the type of armor I'm wearing is troll leather. Not even really armor. It's the stuff is mostly used for being stealthy in the woods. I mean, I think this will go well so long as I keep my distance and just try to have good maneuverability. I have no idea what kind of attacks the Elder has. The most that I have to go off is this little description right here. First of the forest, king in the wood, lord over those who dwell at his feet. His roots will grow where cities once stood, their blood his wine, their flesh his meat. And really, that's the most I have to go off. As far as I understand, he's just a giant tree that I'm gonna go cut down. So let's go do that quick. So I'm back in my storage room, something I just realized, I don't have the means to actually summon him. Because you need ancient seeds to use at his pyre to bring about the giant, the Elder. And I don't have any of those, which I think you drop them by killing Shaman, and that's something I have neglected to do while I was just sort of exploring the Black Forest that's up here. But since this area is also Black Forest, I think I'll be fine. So, the plan is still unchanged. It's just after I kill the Draugr nest, it will turn into a case of I then have to go kill some Grey Dwarf spawns to try and get the actual seed to summon the monster. Whew. Oh, and right here is the other Aether Shrine that I assume the game would send me to first, but as you can see by the map here, this one is just slightly closer to the area. So there's that, I guess. It's strange to me that there are multiple spawns that can occur so close to each other on the same sort of landmass, but I don't know. If I had to guess, the way the world generation works, it doesn't really take into account that that kind of proximity. As you can see on the map there, I mostly stayed to the edge of the shoreline, just to get a rough idea of how big the landmass thing I was. I'm not entirely awake right now, so there's a chance that I'm not thinking straight. This is just a thing warning you, Grey Dwarves. Oh, and here is a... I didn't mark this down, but I believe I already examined this. Though there are skeletons. Can I really not... Can I not get through that? Is this one brick just not enough for me to... Okay. And... There does not seem to be a chest here. Also, I mark most of these like larger structures. I mark some of these like larger structures with campfires because, well, that's an easy enough shelter to just take refuge in. Let's see here. I should follow more inland. As you can see on the map there, ooh, a giant cave. Or a troll cave, not giant. As you can see on the map, I've mostly just stayed to the coast just so I can figure out exactly how big the landmass that I'm on is. Oh, he spotted me. Some copper. So in addition to just being a series of peninsulas, this place is also very rocky. And now it's raining. Appears to be another troll cave. And I see a fulling spawner in the distance. Grey dwarf spawner is the term that I keep mixing up fullings with greylings. And there is a troll. Alright, I believe I need 2 ancient seeds to actually summon the big guy. Oh, what the fuck is this? Well, that's annoying. Well, I guess I can enter in through that, but that's really unfortunate. Generation. Let's see here. Chamber. Now, despite me having walked through this area already, as you can tell, I did a very poor job in actually marking locations off. I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of sword by the time I get there. So we're gonna switch over to the bronze axe. Oh good, 5 flint arrowheads. Those will come in handy. My god, inventory fills up like nothing else in this game. Yeah, I believe I just did the normal thing. Part of me wishes there were like more tokens that you can use to distinguish points of interest. Oh, there's a house here. Nothing in it, but it is shelter. I'm not looking forward to having to scale this mountain later. Alright, getting close to the Draugr village. Oh god, that was a lot of them. 3 there, I saw 3 on the far side. I'd like to wait for it to stop raining so the stamina regeneration wouldn't be too bad. But I'm not sure how long that's going to take. It would be nice to like pick them off from a distance, but I don't rightly know how good their tracking is. That being said, I'm gonna test the ones with a flint arrow. And then once those run dry, oh, he ran back. And now it's night. Okay, things are just perpetually just getting more and more like undesirable. I'm very bad at using bow and arrows, by the way. Shit. Well, I killed one. One thing I didn't really consider is that there might be spawners inside the buildings. That is something I did not consider before engaging. At least it's not raining. Where's the spawner? Pray to God that's the only one. Oh, that's why they're getting damage numbers, because there's a beehive in there. That's kind of funny. Lots of beehives around. Not sure I'll have the inventory space. Okay. It's day 33. Oh, there's two. There's a spawner in here. I may have miscalculated. I have miscalculated. I was doing so good, like, just being patient and just kind of sourcing out and just observing the situation and getting good angles, and then I just fucked it up because I didn't count on there being a second spawner. I really should have. Well, better go start with my walk of shame. You know, maybe this episode should just be me just taking out the Draugr nest. Because in all honesty, this is taking way more time than I gave it credit for. And also, if I do this before taking on the Elder, that would give me more time to just, you know, get armor that's actually built for fighting. I think that bird just dove straight into the ground. Wait, is this another Eikthyr shrine? Yeah, it is. I think this one is actually the same distance away as this one. I'm not sure that I will have enough stamina to swim across this, but we're gonna find out. Actually, wait a minute. Alright, and because I second-guessed myself, now we're going to drown. Oh, come on, we're right at the edge. Okay. As you can tell, I'm very good at this game. I should not have second-guessed myself. That's what screwed me over. No, that's not the button. I could have sworn there was an auto run feature in this game, but I do not for the life of me remember which key it was. That was... I just fucking remembered what power I have access to. I am a goddamn idiot. The only reason I have Motor's power is from the other server, and the only reason I have that is because we were doing bullshit serpent hunting. But in this server, I have access to this guy, which does... Damn it, he's not going to show me that. Basically, he gives you better stamina regeneration when you activate his power. But I can't activate his power because I activated Motor's power. My fucking god, I am terrible at what I do. I hope by the time I get back there aren't just more Draugr running around the outside of the buildings. Because that would really suck. Now, before sitting down to record this episode, part of me was like debating whether or not I should just build a boat and sail around the coast. Oh, I didn't have to walk through all this other shit. And I'm glad I didn't, because as we're proving right now, assuming I would make the same decisions in dealing with the Draugr settlement, I would have had to walk through this area anyway. Because, you know, once I died, I wouldn't be able to just take another boat back, because I would have to build another boat. As a side, it'd be pretty cool if you just found boats just sitting on the edges of the shore. I mean functional boats. Like, there are, like, random spawns of boats just dilapidated and broken on the shoreline. But I think it'd be kind of new. I think it would be kind of cool if you just found one that was, you know, functional. Uh, Not like in perfect working order. Like, I imagine it would be about half health like all the other structures in the game that just spawn randomly. I need to go this way. There's a cave over there. Oh, you can fuck right off, sir. Ah, yes, I remember this place. Ignore me, I'm just a naked man running through the woods. This is perfectly normal. Alright, we're back here again. And it seems as though no more have spawned outside. Can I cheese the system by just getting it through this crack? I don't think I can. And of course, this is the roof with the most amount of slope. Yeah, part of me wants to just run in, grab it, and jump out, but I don't think that's gonna go well. Of course, it opens that way. So normally when you grab stuff, it just puts the items all in your inventory, or at least that's how it worked on the other server. And in that instance, I guess there just was no room, or the items I had on my person were overlapping. So... yeah. So it wouldn't actually let me grab them. You know... Oh yeah, and that door's open, so now they can just run out and that door is now open, so they can just run out and chase me. Hmm. Hmm. Part of me thinks I should try the Part of me thinks I should retry the server just to see if I can get my other armor set, but at that point I'm more or less admitting defeat. Because if the server's up, that means I would have access to higher tier stuff to make this easier. If the server's not up, it'll just be more of a waste of time. I'm really annoyed at what happened just now. That I shouldn't be, because that's my fault for not, like, taking into account the items I had in my inventory. In fact, you know what? I did take into account the items in my inventory, like right before going into that. I was just silently remarking to myself, okay, so I have stuff in my inventory. It normally puts there, but there's going to be some overlap where it'll just, like, not fill out. So I should probably, like, dump the stuff that's in my inventory. And I didn't, because I don't know what I thought. I had a plan, the plan was not verbally communicated, so I guess it just slipped out of my head. At the end of the day, it's these are my bad decisions, and I have to live with them. And also, you guys are probably not going to see them because I'll most likely cut them out, unless you're watching the unedited track. In which case, hi, thank you for watching the unedited track. The only reason I put them out there is because they just double my video output, and that's the only reason. There's really no one else online actually does that unless they're doing, like, VOD dumps on separate YouTube channels. The only reason I haven't made a separate YouTube channel for that is because I don't do that much streaming anyway. I've made it a point of trying to do more streaming, but, like, I guess it's also, like, part of me silently rebelling on the idea that in order to be successful on YouTube, you need multiple different YouTube channels. I've said it before, and I will keep saying this. It is amazing to me how much YouTube does not support diversity among... I'm tripping over my words here. It is amazing to me how much YouTube does not support diversity on a single YouTube channel. Like it's very hard for someone to make a wide variety of content while at the same time being consistent enough for the people that they be consistent enough for an audience that can support them. But, it's a case where people always gravitate to what's the most familiar and what's the most comforting to them. So it makes sense. Sociologically. I don't know if that's a word, but I'm going to say it. This is what happens when I don't have something to bounce jokes off of. Granted, my jokes aren't that funny even within the company of other people. But it's nice to have like some sort of back and forth, because usually when I'm by myself, I internalize a lot of my I internalize a lot of my incessant ramblings. In all honesty, if I had the capability of putting a microphone in my head and being able to put that into YouTube just like completely unfiltered, then that would be easy. Although as it stands, I actually need to say stuff, and that's a fucking troll. But as it stands, I need to actually say stuff in order for you guys to hear it. It's a real tragedy that I'm not good at phrasing. Because in some cases, I think of some like real neat and thought-provoking concepts that just get butchered by the amount of like times my tongue like trips over itself, and also how much my throat gets dry. I'm gonna have a sip of water. At this point, the entire episode is just going to be me dealing with this Draugr nest. Also, something I haven't done in the past 2 episodes being the, oh, I thought it was here already. Something I haven't done in the past 2 episodes, the Eikthyr fight and the house building episode, was make an intro for this video, like, because it's been a trend, like, whenever, like, I kind of do a series, I make some sort of video intro for it to just standardize and stock each episode within, like, a set season. There's really no purpose for it. In fact, a lot of people who want a lot of like casual like audiences tend to enjoy videos more that are just more straight to the, that are more like cut and dry, straight to the point. I don't know, I probably won't do an intro for this series going forward unless it like turns into a much bigger thing. Because, like, despite of how many people don't like having a 30-second intro to a video, I like making them. I think there's fun. Plus, I can pretend that I'm actually making a television show. And I do like to pretend. Alright, now, depending on where these creatures are, I may be able to, like, just sneak past them into the place. Okay, looks like one of them went outside, unless that is a completely new one. So, because of how squishy I am in the troll armor and just in general, my biggest priority for fighting the remaining Draugr is going to be long distance. In fact, that's what it should have been from the beginning. Make sure I have nothing in my inventory. Oh, this isn't good. fucking kidding me? Why is this here? There just has to be a boar stone just right there. That's why they get so uppity and run towards this area. Oh god, the deer sound scared me. I would go up to the I would go up into that tower, but unfortunately I didn't hit the I neglected to actually punch the bee's nest. If I if I can get into a location where they just either get distracted by one of the animals running around up there, or they both happen to go on the far side of the longhouse, that would be the most ideal, because then I can run in and snatch up my totem. Hmm. It's honestly just a waiting game. The way they're moving now, part of me does want to like sneak back around to the far side and try to jump in from there, but I know by the time I do that, they're going to be on that side. Oh good, the game auto-saved. So we can capture me So in case we die, I can just quick load and be in this exact same spot and wait another 15 minutes. Alright, I've got to do something. Oh, come on. Damn it. I fucked it up. I fucked it up real hard. Any luck, that'll lure them closer to this way. And there's a third one. Okay. This just got a little more difficult. Why are you coming this close? You never came this close before. Why are you coming this close? Why is this tree so fuck it. Alright, I have no fucking idea how I did that, but somehow I got all my shit back. Haha, you fell for my trap. Okay, good, he burned to death. That can go there. That can go there, that can go there. Alright. Where did that one Draugr go? I'm a little worried now because that one just kind of took off into the woods and I didn't see what direction he went. He's probably slaughtering just a whole mess of boars just a bit further up the ridge. Oh, that's fine wood. New problem. My bow is about halfway through. Alright. So those two houses are clear. This house is clear. I'm gonna go search up the ridge. Now, unless that Draugr just despawned or was killed by all the boars, I'm going to assume that he is somewhere still out there. That house is clear. There's the Draugr. Okay, so that house is clear. Now for this guy. Which I think I could possibly get away by cheesing this. Alright, so that didn't get me very far. Plan B. Alright, plan B was very successful. I probably should have made that plan A. Do a quick room scan. See. Believe that is the last one. Thank God these things don't regenerate. Okay. Do another quick scan of the village. Clear. 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 Also clear. Clear. And up the hill once more because I'm still not convinced that one Draugr is gone. Alright, with that, I believe this place has been, well, I believe all the Draugr are dead. So, that was an ordeal, much more of an ordeal than I initially planned it to be. So, without further ado, I'm going to end the episode here. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we confront the Elder. Probably could have done that a little more. Oh god, that's actually a really good... Oh, the dynamic lighting on this thing. You know, I wonder actually. Oh, it doesn't work while you're sitting down. Okay. Yeah, no, that's where I'm actually gonna end it. Bye. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.